All right, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting day. I put together a little something for our next run, and it may change before then. So let's take a look, shall we?
Quarreling factions and outlaws roaming the land, work is not scarce for a band of mercenaries. The stories of this age have been recorded. They are known as the Wartales.
Hope you guys like that. I might make that like the intro to the next one. I might tweak it and do some stuff with it, but I think it's kind of fun. And who knows? Maybe I'll get some more stuff to throw in there before it's too long. Anyway, we are done with Ormance after this bandit lair. This is a 4-skull bandit lair. I've never seen one of these. So I figured I'd try it out. Yeah. Kind of chilling while we wait for folks to show up today. Once we complete this bandit lair, I plan to head to Brotherhood training grounds. We may knock out some of these contracts on the way out. Wonder if any of these will be Skalmar. Once we get finished here, we will travel back to Dromback up here and do this region. And we'll probably be there for a couple days, and then we'll come down here and do the beast hunt. And after the beast hunt, we're pretty much done. I could do the Pits DLC if that's something you're interested in seeing. However, it's just Pits. It's not too bad. We don't have the path for Crime and Chaos anywhere close to being done. That's okay if it doesn't get done, I think. That'll be fine. Let's see here. Besides that, let's keep things moving. Let's jump into this bandit lair and see how bad this is going to be. We're still looking for the crude key in this area. While we check horse and stag. The ones that I currently have. Garden armor. I could get him back up to 80% damage reduction. Do that. I do like him being at 80% damage reduction. There we go. What else is giving him damage reduction? Why does the strength and armor give him a damage reduction? You'll see that? Look at this. 3 guard. He's at 64. Goes to 71. Is it because of shielding? He has 4% extra guard for each reinforced layer. That's why. So when I put this one in, it goes to 78. When I put the last one in, it goes to 80. Got it. Okay. That means I can go to a strength-based DPS blend of layers when I get the next. When I put him in bar mail, you can use something different. Interesting. Currently have a DPS blend. You're good. You're good. You got a lot of crit. Crit. You don't have anything. There's strength and crit on you. He's our level 16 guy. Everybody else is solid. Okay. Into the 4-star or 4-skull bandit lair. Keep wanting to say 4-star. It's 4-skull.
We all knew it would end like this. It's too bad.
You got
I rather
cheese.
liked you.
It only shows 3, but there's definitely 4. They're only level 15 though. Let's get at them. Maybe we can take them down before the reinforcements come. There's 44 of them. Okay. Sure. Why not? Tyrion, we might need you up against a different group here. We're still looking for our machinist. We've unlocked the class. We're just going to put somebody in that position. Where's Hackmassa? Where's our spear chick? There she is. Or Ninmara. Hackmassa was our spear chick in a different life. Derp. Okay. Got a small group over here. Maybe I use my archer for that one. I'm gonna come over here. Deal with those guys. I can cleanse, you can clean up. Awesome. Okay. I think we are ready to rock and roll then. Let's see. Where are we going to start? This enemy's going first. Maybe we start here. Grab 5 of them. Here I might be able to grab, yeah, just 5. Start with killing the 5. If the audio is too much, let me know. I can change it. Maybe we go here? Not quite. Right. Wow. He took 91 health damage and almost died. That must have been a lot of wrongdoers. Where was that at? Right here. 13 stacks of poison on him. Just absolutely wrecked him. Damn. That really hurt. The horse went in and did some damage. Let's move in as well. Help this horse out. Again, stacking poisons on our team. Feels bad. Six poisons. And move back. Pass. Plague Rat goes in. Actually intercepts the poacher for 69 damage. Nice. That's insane. Let's see here. We going in with next. Wrongdoer's going. And Wrongdoer over here is going. Okay. Gata, we could come in with you. Let's swap weapons, reload. Swap weapons. This is the farther away item. So I go here and I shoot this enemy. He is super far away. He is like 20 meters away. I shoot him, reload. Swap weapons. You can see that my aim is still 0. I should have gotten aim for each distance that I just shot. First time this unit shoots at a unit 8 meters or further away, they reload and gain 1 aim for each meter beyond that. I have 0 aim. So this is why I think this weapon is bugged. Because I should have a stack of like 10 or 11 aim just from the distance alone, or more. So I should have like 120% damage right now before I even take my next shot. So clearly there is a bug with that weapon. Let's shoot this guy. Okay, we get another reload. Shoot that guy. Okay, another reload. Move in. I don't have Wrath. Huh. Move here. Shoot this guy. Move back. Shoot that guy. One more shot. Kill that dude. I can't punch this guy in the face, so we're just going to reposition. Move back. Wolf goes in. Maybe he'll kill this marauder. Or engage that tank. That's fine too. Okay, so this guy's going next. And this guy's going next. He'll probably come after Tyrion. I think that's fine. For you. Could kill you. Or I could not care. Let's kick. Reducing his damage to, or damage reduction to 0. Smack him pretty hard. We'll pass. Yep. Tyrion gets attacked. He disengages, goes after my wolf. Interesting. Unit here goes next. I think I can move here and hit 3. Let's do that. Okay. Smack that unit, get more poison on us. Kill. I'm here. Kill. Move here. Taunt. Pass. Poacher's going next. Fighting my rat, so I'm just gonna let that happen. Esma. Let's go after this archer. We can get a crit here. Great. So take down this light armored unit. Esma's pretty good at fighting light. Okay. Pass. Rat catches a fist to the face. Wrongdoer's going next. We'll send in Grant. Attack of opportunity. Move in, hit these two. Attack of opportunity. Get the kill. Move in here, we'll taunt this guy. Getting a riposte. Poacher goes next. Okay, he's way off by himself. And then he can't reach. Let's just go ahead and use this now. Big damage. Kill. Pentakill. Move here. Triple kill. Okay, he just took out that entire group by himself. Didn't see that coming. Run down here fast. Archer shoots at my archer. Or not. Not what I would have done, but okay. Poacher's going next. This unit does not have inspiration, does he? No, he does not. Okay. Go over here. Back this unit. Got an attack of opportunity there. Go ahead and kill her. Person to shoot my tank. Just kidding. Hits his friend. Hits his friend right in the back. Again, shoots his own friend. Trying to kill my wolf. Completely fine with this. Move in. Swap weapons. Reload. Swap weapons. What weapon are you using? Then 4 meters. Reload. Swap weapons. Reload. We'll let him go. 4 skull bandit lair. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll heal our person who took a tremendous amount of poison damage. What are these people hiding? Talk to you.
What can the black market do for you, my mercenary friends?
I want all of these.
What can the black
I'll pick up
market
aim
do
too,
for you?
just in case we get a machinist soon that doesn't already have aim. Grab these items here. Looks like we've looted this place raw, so I was hoping for another crude key here, but that is not the case. Looks like if you loot it before they transition over to the new bandit layer, they don't seem to have anything new for us. Let's head over to Brotherhood training grounds and learn the master classes that we've unlocked. Unlocked like 2 or 3 that we need to learn. We may do a respecialization
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
if I see anything I like.
Might I interest you, my humble wares, my good?
Get the cheese. They're no longer wanted by the guard. That's good. What you got?
Might I interest you in my...
That looks like Legion. Yeah, those are Legionnaires. Here's the Brotherhood training ground. What master classes did we unlock?
The mercenaries. By Saint Eliar, I've been hearing about you for ages. Let me look at you. It's not every day I get to meet real celebrities. Rumors spread like wildfire across the 5 kingdoms, and your feats with the mace are the topic of endless discussion amongst jugglers. A few of the more excitable ones even compare you to me. Ha ha! Those little jokers. And yet, I know a few moves that will turn those fantasies into reality. The Brotherhood has asked me, and paid me a handsome fee, to teach them to you. I guess they're hoping you'll join them one day.
Now, I wish that they would change it so that these classes that you unlock at level 15 were unlocked in all future playthroughs, because some of these classes are awesome. We're going to learn the Titan specialization.
Got all that? In that case, I can officially declare that you've mastered all the secrets of the mace, until they come up with some new ones. The Baron himself, and I'm sure you know the one I mean, has told me great things about you. He says no bandit can kill as effectively as you. Of course, I left their ranks long ago.
Is this demon?
That's also what led the noble mercenaries of Gothenburg to call on my services. They've tasked me with teaching you all I know about the art of the dagger. Who knows? Perhaps they have big plans for you.
This is the demon specialization.
So, never seen anything like it, hmm? And the best part is, you'll now be able to do all that yourselves.
We've unlocked another
If
class.
I hadn't heard it directly from a Belerian pirate, I wouldn't have dared believe it. It seems you are nearly as skilled as I at wielding the guitar and the cestus. I must admit, I was getting bored all alone atop the pantheon of warriors. So, it was a great relief to accept the Brotherhood's mission, to give you the knowledge that will finally let you compete with me, the Master-at-Arms himself.
Scourge. So, did you ever imagine a guitar could be used like that? Well, now you know. Okay, let's take a look at some of these specializations. First one up was mace. Titan specialization gives plus 30 constitution. Heavy armor. Shard spray. Deals damage to the target and applies corrosion. If you have initiative, which means if the enemy has not played their turn yet, it also applies 2 corrosion to all enemies within 4 meters of the person hit. So it sprays one person, and if they haven't gone, it explodes onto all the enemies around them. And the distance is melee for the shard spray. So that's what Titan does. And it also gives supremacy. Each time this unit hits at least 2 enemies with an attack, that attack also deals an additional 20 damage. 20% damage. Defensive superiority. Damage and guard increase by 5% for each enemy with damaged armor within 6 meters. So that's Titan. Corrosion too slow in effect for late game. You're right, Stan. You're right. But these passives are awesome. Like Supremacy with instead of Cruelty. Straight up 20% damage debuff for him. And defensive superiority is great for a tank. With the guard increase, it's good for damage reduction. In general, level 15 classes are more interesting for the extra passives, yeah. And I wish that the game would unlock these classes earlier for you if you've already unlocked them in a previous run. I feel like if these were achievements instead of like master classes, I really feel like that's where it's at. Like, I would love to have access to these classes early on. You know, like level 4 or 5. That'd be pretty interesting to see how much that would change the gameplay. So we had the demon specialization. Demon specialization is light armor, deals with Shiv. It's 2 valor points, deals 100 and does a lot of damage. Critical damage is increased by 25% for this attack. Patience. Damage is dealt directly to health if they've already taken a move. So if the enemy moves, you just outright kill them with this ability. You just bypass armor and damage reduction. Passive would be wound infection. Every time an enemy within 6 meters loses health, that enemy loses an additional 5% of their health. Just a passive effect. That's pretty amazing. It'd be great on Hacker because he's a strategist. I feel like I should respec him and take out Cold-Blooded for wound infection, just for the extra bonuses. Opportunistic throw. Each time an enemy disengages or is disengaged within 10 meters, it deals 4 damage to them. And that's before all the effects and everything for his dexterity and all that come into play. Interesting. What a class. And for you, the Scourge. Tyrant's all about doing rage and knocking people back. It also has stance knowledge. And Tyrant class is great for Brutal Frenzy. It just basically gives you free attacks. Scourge gives Constitution, medium armor, minus Dex, -1 crit. Deals damage to the target twice. Attack stance knocks them back. Initiative. If the enemy has not gone, it applies slowdown. Defensive stance, deflection, patience removes 1 random bonus from the target. Interesting. also costs 2 valor points. Huh. Each time this unit lands a critical hit, they gain 1 rage. 1 step beyond. Immediately lose 30% of their health to use another base action this turn. That is insane, dude. That is wildly strong. If you were going for maximum hits, you could take 1 step beyond. You could take... I don't know, man. Brutal Frenzy's pretty good too. These two are awesome. Brutal Frenzy is just a passive where you can, every 4 attacks you perform an attack of opportunity, and 1 step beyond is get up to like 5 or 6 more attacks with just this skill. These two are comparable, I feel like. This one uses Valor points and this one's just a passive. Fatal Touch is pretty good too. It's a pretty high damage strike. But the problem is it's like Wrath. They have to be within under 50% HP to use it. I feel like Fatal Touch is pretty hard to use in some situations because you only normally kill a unit with either Wrath or Fatal Touch. You'll never really get to use both of them from what I've seen. Most of the time in the late game, you're either using one, if not both. And big targets really don't survive long enough on the Slayer. Interesting. We have a bunch of skill books, don't we? We have 6. How many do you have now?
If your company is going to take on the Skelmar, it can't be carrying any dead weight. Each of you must be at the very peak of their skills.
We could level up some of these items. Like this sword needs to level. This needs to level. This shield needs to level 3 times. Yeah, like I'm not going to take the bravery, Stan. It's not an option. Maybe if I'm not on a Slayer, I would take the second passive. But Slayer's just too damn strong to go without the bravery. Like that class is stupid strong. You level that up. Kestrel, need to level yours up. Kennen, yours needs to level. Yours is already maxed out. Oni needs to level. Give me that Constitution. Only use bravery once per round. Yes. True. But 95% of the time, I'd say I don't go into round 2. Upgrade. 1. 1. 1. 1. Revenge.
If your company is going to take on the Skelmar, it can't be carrying any dead weight.
Okay. Revenge can level. Ravager can level. Okay, I think we're good now.
If your company is going to take on the Skelmar.
There's more generally useful braveries, yeah. We get enough damage and hits from other effects late game. Yeah. I like having the passives in the late game for 90% of the classes. There's only a few braveries that really make a difference. We need to do some more upgrading for weapons and armor. Tyrion, we need you to have a axe. Lighteric, we need you to have a sword. Ludic, put your shield back on. Put your weapon back on. Your axe back on. This axe has been pretty wild. My first time using that axe in this run, and been doing well. Put your guitar back on. We need to get you under oil. Cannon, we'll put that back on you. Bragg, we'll put this on you. Bolts. That back on Skada. We need oils for that. Skada, we need you to have a wrath. Also get you trained up. Giving you a ton of damage. Bolt, you're good. Everybody else is trained up. Okay. I think we're done here. We've lost a lot of our money. And I think the next time I camp, I'm going to drain my tavern of money. And just get back all the money that I just spent. We could do some fights here. Huh. Yeah, let's do that. Let's fight these guys. Get some more experience. Level 16. I probably want to go to Valerian and capture a Mariner as well. At some point. I want to get a level 16 Mariner. Sapper's going first. Let's see. Skada, I think we go in with you first. So we're going to reload, swap weapons, take a step forward. Now, without the use of aim, this weapon should give us 8 meters or further away, each meter beyond that. So this unit is 10.5 meters. We'll say 10 meters from us. So I should get 2 aim off shooting this guy. I got 0 aim. It looks like the buff appears for a split second and then it goes away. I'm not sure why this doesn't work. Kill that unit. Move forward. Kill that unit. Kill that unit. Move down. Kill that unit. This girl is gross. Let's see. Sapper's going next. Move down here. Kill the sapper. Great. We'll just pass. Wolf gets a fight. Scares him. Could just delete the boss, I guess. Deletion confirmed. Move down. Just kill that guy. Save our money. Bounty points. Horse does no damage. Sapper's going next. Okay, Sapper's down. Let's come over here and taunt this enemy. Pass. Rat goes in. Look at this hero. Sapper's going next. Send in Siri. Or, I'm sorry, Grant. Give them a talking to. For the kill. Disengage, taking a hit. Striking back. Can't intervention. Can taunt this guy. Taking him out of the fight. Duelist is next. I really don't like duelists. Please stop this guy from acting. Attack of opportunity and kills. Nice. Got a couple of hotheads and some legionnaires. Okay. Pass. Hotheads going next. Move in. Reload. Swap weapons. Shoot this guy in the face. Swap weapons. Aim. Shoot that guy in the back. Okay, he's done. Take down the legionary. Great. Move over here. Not even close. Okay. Rat might die here. Tactical order. Move back. Pass. I don't think you can hit all three of them. No, you cannot. Do it, Siri. Pretty good. Hothead's going next. Triple crit. He's still standing. Not anymore. Pass. Lone wolf. Okay. Worked out pretty good for us. Kestrel, take this guy down. Great. Go after this tank. Push your damage. Doesn't do any damage. The guy's going next. There's nothing we can really do about that. Captain Clint's, do your thing. Pass. Duelist after that. Can't let the duelist go. Duelist is evil. Pass. This fight has been a lot more difficult than I anticipated. We can get a kill here. Increasing our damage, and they run. Skada hits 15, giving us the master class for crossbow. Did not expect Skada to hit that first. I forget what the master class is for the crossbow.
The crossbow is one of our newest weapons, and understanding how it works is an accomplishment in itself. Mastering it enough to become known for one's skill is truly exceptional. Until now, I was the only one to achieve it. That's why, in the name of the solidarity that unites the mercenaries of the Five Kingdoms, the Brotherhood has asked that I teach you to make full use of this marvelous invention's potential.
So engineer is complete trash. I can't recommend this at all. It's a class that can only shoot once, and it's terrible. I tried making it work with like some pack of opportunities and, you know, responsive attacks and stuff, but it's just... it's not good. It's not a good class. Why do I say it's not a good class? Let's take a look. Engineer. Gains a lot of constitution, some movement, loses damage, and crit. Medium armor. Close range shot. Deals a high amount of damage to the target. The closer to the target, the more damage increases up to a maximum of 100%. So you can hit an enemy for 200% damage at close range. The unit firing the shot is knocked back and damaged for 5% of their maximum health. It can only fire once per round, but reload grants 5 aim, and when you upgrade this skill, it's 8 aim. So you get 50% increased damage. When you upgrade the skill, you get 80% enhanced damage. And you can only shoot once a round. I was like, oh cool, some sort of shotgun build, right? Nah. The abilities it comes with is reinforced grip. First time this unit takes damage each turn, they reload and deal 20% of the damage taken to the enemy and knock back. Not even 20% of the damage you do, it's 20% of the damage they do to you. So it's not good. I feel like you would get 20% more, you get a higher value if it's 20% of your damage instead of theirs. Or if it was like the Inquisition exorcists, you know, where if you take damage, you fire back. That would be good. Not so much with this. You could give them the crossbow that the exorcist uses, that when you take damage, you fire back. In addition to, after this unit attacks with an attack of opportunity, they reload and immediately fire a basic shot at the same target. With that crossbow, that would be good over the reinforced grip. And then their last thing says, if this unit ends their turn with loaded, they gain ready, which increases the damage by 50% of their next attack. And then reactive grip. At the end of their turn, this unit targets a 3-meter area around them, and it performs an attack of opportunity against anybody entering that Overwatch zone. And then they reload. So you could hit with 3 attacks of opportunity with this unit if you build it right and if you're willing to take damage. There's an immortal crossbow build you can make with reinforced grip. Yeah, with conversion oil. Still though, I feel like you'd have to stack Constitution for that too. That way you don't get crit to death. I don't know, man. It just feels bad. Feels real bad. You get a lot of leather out of that. Swap that in. I don't know. I feel like engineers kind of trash. But that's because the game is set up so that you need to like blitz the enemies in the end game and beat them within a single round to maintain any sort of momentum in the game. Like if you want to save money and stuff, you want to kill things in the first round so you don't have to repair your armor and things like that. You don't have to waste money on medicine. The faster you can kill the enemy, the better. Kind of difficult to say otherwise. And we'll get you over here. 5 enemies right there. That's fine. You guys can kill them. I feel like this is fine as well. Probably don't want my DPS to be attacked. I think that would be bad. Amy, you can take hits. Who's going first? The weasel? Well, unfortunately, off goes the weasel. Over here, kill this guy. Pull free. Right over here. Haunt. Stab. Attack of opportunity. Kill that guy. Oh, it's a snapper. can't quite get to that unit. So let's do this. Let's swap weapons. Move in. Shoot, shoot. Reload. Swap weapons. Shoot, shoot, shoot. He's dead. Move forward. Shoot that guy. Aim. Shoot that guy. That guy. And run. Shoot that guy. Great. Pass. Good talk. Get in there, rat. Do some damage. Nice crit. Rat OP. Romanor. Kind of in a weird spot, sir. Killed one. Damage. Pass. Wolf goes in. Sapper's going next. We can't have that. Here. Move here. More up. Yeah, there's no way I can hit all three of them. Get what I can. Taunt the rest. Let's see here. Hothead's going next. Kestrel. Let's do some damage. Say hello. Good talk. Move here. Kill him. Pass. Hothead's going next. Okay. Wow, he's still alive. Would you die already? Jerk. Run over here and taunt this guy. I will make way for my backstabbing units to come through. Hit this guy. Hit him for a ton of damage. Pass. You over here. Kick. Attack. Disengage, take a hit, hit back. Talk. And attack here. Okay, enemy's going next. Let's finish him off. Okay.